Okay, so I'm recording this. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Nikki Heasley, and I'm an occupational therapist. Have you worked with an occupational therapist before, or are you aware of what we do?
I have not worked with an occupational therapist, just a physical therapist.
Okay, so occupational therapy is a branch of therapy that we focus specifically on client-centered care. So we focus our therapy on the individual and their valued occupations or their day-to-day activities. So, for example, if you were someone that was struggling with moving your upper extremity, instead of just simply giving you exercises to strengthen your arms, we would select an activity such as like doing laundry, um, that you would want to complete every single day, and help you get back to your normal function in that area that you find value in. So today I'm just going to run you through the COPM, which is the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure. It's just a tool that OTs use to assess a client's performance. So we're kind of just going to run through your habits, routines, and rituals of your everyday life, and get a better grasp of what you might need to work on, any deficits, um, and what occupations are valued. So the first section is self-care, which includes things like personal care, grooming, showering, makeup, toileting, feeding. So, could you just run me through sort of your routine when you wake up in the morning?
Um, so I get up, I have to go downstairs.
Okay, so you're fine walking down the stairs.
Yes, most days.
Okay.
Um, I usually will go into the kitchen. I will make myself some coffee and something to eat.
Okay, so you make all your own meals?
Yes, usually.
Okay.
And then I generally will uh, then proceed back upstairs and I will then take a shower. Um,
Okay. So you're good with food preparation, walking, getting up and out of bed, um, all the basic personal grooming, feeding type of things.
yes.
Okay, perfect. And then we have community management, which would be, are you still driving and you're able to drive?
Yes, I'm still
Okay.
driving.
Okay, and then our next section falls under productivity. So just things that are aimed at maintaining home and family. So are you currently participating in paid or unpaid work?
Yes, I work.
Okay. And do you experience any sort of fatigue or lag while you're working?
Um, some days I do.
Okay. Um,
Some days I have lower back pain while I'm working.
Okay. Do you have to stand a lot for
Yes,
your job? Okay.
I stand all day.
Okay. As far as household management goes, this is just like laundry, cleaning. I would maybe put pet care under this category. Do you do any of those things, or what do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, I do I don't do laundry daily, but I do laundry a few times a week, which involves having to go up and down stairs and carry laundry up and down
Lots
to
of
the
stuff.
basement.
Okay.
Yes.
And you don't find yourself sore or fatigued during that activity?
Not generally.
Okay, and then this might not be applicable, but do you participate in any school or play or educational type classes?
No.
No. Okay. And then our next category falls under leisure. So just these are just different occupations performed when you're freed from your main obligations. So first is quiet recreation. So do you ever read, or are you on your computer, watch TV?
Not generally on a computer. I do read on occasion and watch TV in my free time.
Do you have any other leisure activities that you like to participate in?
Um, I like to ride my bike whenever possible,
Okay.
and I will walk just on casual walks.
Okay. And then socialization, this would just be, it could include phone calls, FaceTime calls, hanging out with your friends. Do you participate in any social leisure activities?
Um, yes, I have a small group of friends that we socialize pretty regularly. Um, Sometimes we golf.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So, do you have anything else you would like to add as far as just important activities that you do day to day that I may have missed in one of these categories that you can think of?
Um, I do a lot with my hands because of my profession.
Okay.
So I have a lot of where I'm just working with my hands a lot. And I could be, um, using my arms as well.
Okay, so we'll put that under functional mobility. Um, and you said you work with your hands a lot, so do you experience any pain when doing that, or um, like, is that an area of concern for you, or just you want to note that you use them a lot?
Um, Sometimes I have um, aching in my wrists,
Okay.
and um, I've had problems in the past with what they call tennis elbow.
Tennis elbow. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So the next part of our assessment, if you have nothing else to add, we're just gonna sort of pick 5 of these things that you listed, the 5 that are most important to you. And if you need me to read them off to you, normally we would be face to face where you would be able to see this, then I can do that. But so just, I guess, the 5 occupations that we just went over that you would consider of high priority that you continue to do.
Okay.
Um, do you want me to go over like what we wrote down?
Yeah, if you could briefly.
Okay, so we have food preparation, showering, personal grooming, walking and working with your hands, driving, you work, you have paid work, you do laundry and cleaning of the home, you read, watch TV, ride your bike, casual walks, and golfing with friends. So if you could sort of just pick 5 of those that would be considered most valuable to you.
Walking,
Okay.
working with my hands,
Okay.
driving,
Okay. You have 2 more.
food preparation, and personal, I guess personal hygiene.
Personal hygiene? Okay. Hygiene, we'll say hygiene and grooming.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we have those, we're just going to kind of rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. So 1 is going to be you're not able to do the activity at all, and 10 is you're able to do it extremely well.
Okay.
So walking, what would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say an 8 most days.
Okay. And then using your hands.
Using my hands, a 10.
10. Driving.
Driving's probably like a 9, 8 or 9.
Okay. And then food preparation.
Um, that's a 10.
10. And then hygiene and grooming.
10.
10. Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
So then now the next scale we're going to be rating on is how satisfied you are with the way that you're completing the activity now. So 1 would be you're not satisfied with the way you're completing the activity, and 10 would be you're extremely satisfied with the way that you're currently completing the activity. So for walking, you put an 8. How satisfied are you with that 8? 1, not satisfied at all. 10, extremely satisfied.
I would say I'm probably pretty satisfied. I guess I would give it an 8.
An 8 for satisfaction? Okay.
Hmm.
And then using your hands, you put a 10. I would assume that you were satisfied with that.
Yes.
So would you put a 10 for that category?
Yes.
Extremely satisfied. Okay.
Mhm.
Driving, you put a 9. How satisfied are you with that?
Um, I'm very satisfied with that.
So what number would you put for that?
I'd put a 10.
10. And then food preparation, you have that as a 10. Are you satisfied with that?
Yes.
And then hygiene and grooming, you have as a 10 as well. Are you satisfied with that?
Yes.
Okay. So overall, the main thing that we would be working on would be walking. So what are your concerns with walking as of now? Is it that you wished you were walking more, or you wished you were less fatigued while walking? I just kind of want to make note of that.
Um, yes. I wish that I was less fatigued. I wish sometimes I have um problems with my knee.
Okay, you have it. So knee pain as well. Okay. Well, that is definitely something we can work on. Okay, so my last question for you is just could I have your date of birth?
Yes, it's March 19th,
Okay.
1964.
Okay, perfect. All right, well then I will score this, and then how this works is after you've gone through some sessions and we come back and reevaluate, um, I'll ask you these same questions again, and we'll go through the scale and the rating again, and we'll see if things have decreased or increased, and we'll sort of just look at that as a whole evaluation. But other than that, do you have any further questions for me about this evaluation?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you back here soon.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see if I don't know how to stop recording. I'm just gonna end it.